How is your reputation? Here's to the rest of 2020 and a double rainbow.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello there and welcome to Wednesday, July 1st, 2020, day 290 of Gotta Get On Ellen. Welcome to the second half of 2020. It's gotta get better, right? It's gotta get better. I'm afraid to even say that because it may not, but it's gotta get better. So I had a little New Year's Eve gathering yesterday to kick off the rest of 2020. Kind of a do-over since we weren't really pleased with the first half. I had a couple of friends over, and it was just a fun little countdown we did, and I posted it on the group page. If you did not get a chance to check it out, Tucker was going crazy with the horn blowing. Even when I would play back the video, she would again go crazy. I'm sure it hurts her little ears, poor little thing. So after our little countdown, we sat around and had some snacks and had some drinks, and my friends took me out on the boat. That's right. So I was very happy about that. Now, it sprinkled a tiny bit while we were out on the boat. And when we got back to the house, they dropped me off, and they went on their merry way to go on home. And I look up in the sky, and what do I see? A rainbow. Not just a rainbow, two rainbows, a big old double. And, you know, this one was really close. A lot of times when I see rainbows, they seem really far away, and it's hard to really make them out. The colors in this were so brilliant. I really fear that I'm going to sound like the crying guy that had the double and then the triple rainbow, but it was amazing. It really was. It was so vibrant. And I took a picture of it and I posted that on Facebook, and the picture, of course, doesn't even begin to do it justice. So I'm taking that as a sign. Right after the New Year's countdown, the rainbow came out. A signal of better times. Am I getting a little too spiritual for you this morning? That's okay. I saw a double rainbow. I'm feeling a bit spiritual. So today is the day. Today is the day. Getting my hair done. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I cannot wait. I even got a text from my hairdresser last night. She's like, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And I was like, I bet I can't wait to see you more. Oh, I'm going to be a redhead again. This is going to be awesome. Now, one of my friends that was here yesterday does not appear to have any gray at all. And she's a teensy bit older than me, just by a couple of months. So, you know, I'm almost all gray. Probably more salt and pepper, but a lot more salt than pepper. But I've been going gray since I was like 24. So I'm saying to her, she's like, oh, I just need a haircut so bad. I'm like, well, what about your color? Have you been doing your color? She goes, no. I'm like, this is your regular color. She's like, yeah. I'm like, you have no gray? She's like, no, I've got some like tinsel weaved in there. I'm like, tinsel? I just pointed at my roots. I'm like, look at this. Why do some people get so lucky that they really have no gray? And I've been dyeing this head for the last 25 years. That's why I decided to go red, honestly, because I had to start dyeing my hair early because I had so much gray. I mean, I remember when I first started going gray, I used to just pull them out. Then I was like, ooh, I'm starting to get quite a bit of gray. I don't think it's a good idea to keep doing that. And then I figured, I think the first couple of times I got my hair colored, I got it my natural color. And then I was like, I have a mousy brown. That's what I've always called it. I have mousy brown hair. It's not fun. It's not interesting. I thought if I'm going to pay all this money to get my hair dyed, colored, I guess. That's showing my age. Get my hair dyed. I might as well have some fun with it and go with a color that I really like. So I've been just about every shade of red you can imagine at this point. I do really like the red, obviously. I have had this same shade of red for a while. For a while there, it was getting a little too bright. A lot of times, especially with red, I think, like the first couple of days, it's so bold and so bright. It needs a couple of days to tone down. And then it started getting a little bit brighter each time. And I said, I just need to take it down a notch. And it's been perfect. Absolutely perfect color-wise. I'm getting highlights today, too. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. I'm going to be posting pictures of myself all over the place. You're going to be so tired of seeing my face. Just look at my hair because that's what's going to look fabulous. Have you gotten your hair done yet? Have you been able to make the appointment? How about your nails? Have you been in to get your nails done? I have to make an appointment for my toes. I did my own nails yesterday. I have no problem doing my own nails. I have a super, super long pinky nail right now. It's like the longest I've had a nail in a really long time. I used to have really super long nails all the time. I don't know how I kept them, honestly. All through my 20s, my nails were like daggers. And I just can't keep them anymore. They break. But I have this pinky nail that is so super long, and I'm just trying to I probably should have cut it because it's going to break. But I'm willing to take the chance right now because I'm like, look at my dagger. It's a dagger. Don't mess with me. I'll stab you with my pinky fingernail. Oh, and I'll do it too. Today's topic, I wanted to hear what you call those little things that light up in the night sky. Do you call them fireflies or lightning bugs? Now this, my own personal poll here was a landslide. 100% lightning bugs. Now I had kind of thought that people north of here called them fireflies. Like when I've done this topic on the radio in the past, it seems like the people that were more North Jersey, maybe from New York, they called them fireflies. I think it's definitely a regional thing. We grew up calling them lightning bugs for sure. Did you used to catch them when you were a kid? Remember we used to catch them and we would put them in a jar and put holes in the top of the jar, and it didn't help. They were all dead in the morning. But yet we continued to do it. I don't know if we thought maybe this time they won't die, or maybe we didn't care that they died, or maybe we just liked having a bunch of them in a jar and lighting up like that. Lightning bugs are cool. Really cool. Are they as cool as ladybugs? What do you think's cooler? Lightning bugs or ladybugs? I think lightning bugs might have a slight edge, because they light up. But ladybugs are cool too. The coolest thing about a ladybug is when they take off. They're this tiny little round thing, and then all of a sudden, wings just open up, and there they go. You know what I've been seeing a lot of lately? The dragonflies. I am a fan of dragonfly prints. Not that much of a fan of the actual dragonfly, although they don't bother me. Unless it scares me because I'm not expecting it, which I'm usually not expecting a dragonfly to land on me. But those things will land right on you. They don't care. I had one in the porch yesterday. And I was thinking about trying to take him out and letting him go. But I didn't really know how to do that without, tearing off a wing or whatever. And then a little while later, we came out and Tucker found him on the floor. So Now I feel bad. I saw the end of the life of this particular dragonfly. Some bugs are cool, right? Not a lot, but those 3 that I just talked about, yeah, I like them. The rest of them, they just fly in your face. They crawl all over you. They give you the heebie-jeebies. I don't like the rest of them. On to today's blog post. We're going to talk about reputation today. When it comes to your reputation, what do you want to be known for? What is it that you think stands out the most about you? Is it what you would like people to think when they think of you? If not, can you change the perception? We are born with certain personality traits. Some we can change easily. Others may be a bit more difficult. But if it is something important to you, it can be done. This goes along with kindness. Doesn't everyone want to be known as a kind person? I know I do. I do, for sure. Am I always? Not really. Not always. This is when the golden rule comes into play. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Did you ever know someone that everyone liked? As hard as you tried to find anything wrong with this person, you just couldn't. You couldn't even find anything to gossip about. Boy, oh boy. I have known someone like this, and I thought, gosh, everybody likes her. Can I become the same type of person? Then I realized that was not likely. But there are traits that I could pick up from her to incorporate into my own life. I could be kinder to people. I could be more pleasant. I could go more out of my way to help people. Who is someone you really admire? What is it you admire most? And can you do more to be like that person? None of us are perfect, but we can always strive to do better, to be better. When you are described by a friend, what are some of the things you would like them to say? I would like to be known as fun, thoughtful, and understanding, to name a few. At least when it comes to the type of friend I want to be. I'm not always as thoughtful as I would like to be. I have the power to change that, though. It is up to me. But the first thing to do is ask yourself how you want to be seen by the rest of the world. Among those traits, which ones come easily? Which ones need a little work? Which ones are important enough to improve upon? And which ones seem just a little difficult to get on board with? It is all up to you. You can be any type of person you wish. You shouldn't stray too far from who you think you really are, but there is always room for improvement. When it comes down to it, your reputation is one of the most important things that you have. So make sure it is a good one. It's almost a holiday weekend, people. Hump day. Go out there and be your badass self. I'm cheering you on.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit Hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Now that's one badass reputation.